Cold calling random members of your gym as a requirement as a personal trainer can feel a little daunting. I know you're probably imagining getting on the phone with somebody, trying to come up with things to say and stuttering and being awkward silence and all this and that and all these different scenarios that will happen in the beginning, but you have to practice, practice, practice. If you've never been in sales before, you've never been told no and rejected countless times, it's going to be a bad experience. But today, in today's video, I'm going to be giving you the exact script that I created myself and I've used countless times to get many members into the door and for them to fill my schedule. Alright, so step number 1, you have to first call them. You will call, then you can leave a voicemail. If they don't answer, you can say something like, hey, this is so-and-so from this gym that you just signed up for. I just wanted to drop by and say congratulations on your new membership here with us. We're happy to have you here. Most times, people won't answer their phone for simple reasons such as they don't want it to be somebody that's going to obligate them to buy something. They might not have time to answer, they're at work. Simply don't answer because they don't answer phone numbers they're unaware of. And if you're calling them, they more than likely don't have your phone number, so they're not going to answer. So those are different things to take into account. Don't get discouraged if somebody doesn't answer. So just like I said, take those into account. People are busy. People have their own lives. That's okay. So that's why we leave a voicemail. So if they don't answer, you leave a voicemail. You say, this is X from this gym that you just signed up for. Just calling to say, hey, congratulations. Welcome to the gym. All right, now, so next what you're going to do, you're going to let them know why you're calling. So you're calling because you're congratulating them for one. And for two, you have an offer. You have an offer they can't refuse. And this is typically something that most gyms do. It's offering some sort of like fitness assessment, which is completely free on the end of the new member. It's to get them in and get them comfortable with the gym, familiarize themselves with any of the equipment they may feel uncomfortable with, or if they've never seen this equipment before. Not only have they never seen it, they don't know how to use it. They don't even know what it's called. They need someone to help them figure out how to use it. And that's where you come as a personal trainer. So you're calling to let them know about this free service, which is this session that's typically about an hour. So the things that go over this, things that are gone over within this session is establishing any goals that this new member may have. And you as a personal trainer will help them get there if they hire you. The next one could be getting familiar with the gym, like I just mentioned. Learning proper form and safety, that's a big one. Over the years, you start to kind of identify over time, like doing these consultations over and over and over, asking them questions in that initial interview when they come in for that session. You start to learn over time, okay, most common things are they're uncomfortable with the gym. They're uncomfortable with the equipment. They don't know what the equipment is. They want to learn proper form and safety. They have a lot of goals but don't know how to get there. Things like that. So over time, you can start to collect all those and add all those pain points into your script. So you could say that they're eligible for this free consultation, and the benefits of it are familiarizing yourself, learning new proper form and safety, learning new equipment, getting comfortable being near the equipment. And that you as a personal trainer, you're going to take them by the hand and show them, give them a tour, and also show them and address any questions they have, as well as map out their goals for them. And position yourself within that consultation as an authority to get them to hire you, so that way you can fill your schedule. So this is very important that you make sure you get the script right, because the way you sound when you talk to them, if you sound very timid or shy or unsure of yourself, which is going to happen because you're new to the gym, and you're maybe still unaware of all the benefits, especially being new to the fitness field in general. The only way that you'll be able to sell anything is if you know everything about it. If you're hyped about it, if you believe in these sessions that are free, that get them familiar with the gym, that teach them proper form and safety so that way they don't injure themselves. So that way they get comfortable in this new environment with all these new faces, with all these people that look comfortable doing all of the exercises that got them into the greatest shape. This is a very important, you have to hype this up so well, because you have to truly believe in it. And it is a great benefit. Things like this is what keeps members in the gym for years on end. if you give them a fresh, new, exciting, satisfying experience, they'll stay at this gym forever. They won't go to Planet Fitness down the road. They're going to stay at your gym. And the longer they're at your gym, the higher the probability is that they decide to hire you to become their personal trainer. So you have to take this very seriously. So you're going to have to practice the script. So first part is my name, my gym that you just signed up for. Congrats for being here. We're happy to have you here, because you want to get them comfortable, right? Then you offer this thing that they can't refuse. Oh, I get to learn all these pain point areas that I was worried about starting at this new gym. And this professional is going to take me by the hand and show me how to, one by one, extinguish every single fire in my mind that's kind of stressing me out about coming here, about coming to this gym. How could I say no to that, right? So you first have to get comfortable with the script. Read it out, practice it, say it to read the script out to a family member and have them kind of judge you in terms of your tone and making this session sound like the greatest benefit of all time. Kind of get them to critique you. Get to the point where you don't even need to read the script. Okay, so the last part here is at the very end. So after you offer this benefit, you simply ask one question and then you shut up. You say, does this sound like something you may be interested in? And then shut up and let them answer. If they say yeah, if they say yes, then that's when you say, okay, great. What does your work schedule look like? Let's try and find a good time and date for you to come in for that 1 hour. You can't forget to mention that it's a 1 hour, because they're also going to wonder that too. You have to mention within the script, like, hey, for just 1 hour, you get this free benefit, and extinguish all those fires that you have in your brain about coming to this gym that you're new to. Once you find a good date and time for them, which will typically will be in the morning early. If they work remote, they might have a second to slip away to come in at lunchtime on their lunch break to do that 1 hour session with you. Or it could be in the afternoon after 5:30 or 5 o'clock when they just got off work. So those are typical times. So always try to be wary of that. But also, if your schedule is empty right now because you're new, that's fine. That's going to happen. It's going to be kind of a slow climb, and it's going to take a lot of practice. The more you do it over and over again, the easier it gets. And you know what? I want you to also get comfortable hearing no. That's okay. I'll pass. Or I have enough exercise experience. Every no you get, think of it this way. It's a no right now. And also, that's not my ideal client. If they have a lot of experience, they might also be really disagreeable about the things that you're teaching them, especially if you're new and you feel like you have this imposter syndrome because you don't have a lot of experience yet. That's also a possibility as well. Those are things to take into account, and not to take it against your ego if you hear no. I want to encourage you to hear no in the beginning as much as possible, just to get familiar with that feeling. You have to become familiar with that, because rejection is all part of this process. And the more comfortable you get, you're gonna hear no 100 times before you start hearing yes. Trust that. All right. So if they say no, then you can think to yourself, okay, did I mention that it was 1 hour? You can present that to them. Is it time is an issue, or do you have a lot of experience? They may have a lot of experience and might not feel the need to come in, which is going to happen, and that's okay. That might not be your ideal client. Or maybe in the future, if you ever see them, you say hi to them, start a conversation with them, then it could become yes. They could have a question one day, or they may have a lot of experience, but there's one area of the gym that they don't have a lot of experience. Maybe they have only worked with machines, but they want to kind of expand and start working with, the strength training equipment. And they want help with doing, working at the squat rack or something or learning how to do overhead press with 2 dumbbells or something. Anything's possible as long as you you bridge that opportunity for, a personal relationship or even a friendship to happen with a member. All right, and those are some things that you can do if they say no. Like I said, if it's a no, I mean, that just means that it's a no right now. They're new to the gym, you're new to the gym, or you may have been there for a while. But something you'll have to learn is that it it doesn't look like they're interested right now. They may want to get familiar on their own. That's also a possibility. Don't take it personally if they say no. So we're gonna start off with name, gym, offer to benefit, listing out the selling points, yes or no, get them in for a date and time to come in for the session. If they say no, present some questions to get them to think about it a little bit further. And then it's kind of up to you to decide if they're even your ideal client to begin with. And with every no, at least there's another phone number you can call. There's been times where I've called like 10 people in one day and 2 people come in. That's a possibility as well. Some people genuinely just aren't interested, and that's okay. That's okay. They may not be interested now. Those sessions don't go away. Or at least, at some gyms, those sessions will stay there as an option when they are ready. So always keep that in mind as well. All right, so if you like the script and you want to see a little bit more in depth as to what you can say, or even if you wanted to just have like your phone in front of you or have your laptop with the script already up in front of you, you can literally just be on the phone on speaker and just read it to them, and you can tailor it to however your gym offers this consultation. All right, so if you want to see the script, I'm going to list it in the description below. You can go ahead and click on it and check it out for yourself. All right, so that's all I have for you today. If you like this video, give it a like. If you want to see more content like this, subscribe, hit the bell. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.